Welcome folks to Let's Play Ravenloft Strahd Possession. So last time we left off, we got into the city of Barovia, we met some people along the way. It's the friend you make along the way that makes the journey worthy, not. So, we ended up into this house. This is the house of Tatyana. Now, who is Tatyana? Well, if you know Ravenloft history or lore, you know that Tatyana, which is... Let me explain a little bit about Tatyana. Actually, let's gather and we can move on with exploring the houses, and then I will talk about Tatyana. Madam, if you don't mind me saying so, you have an air about you, almost of royalty. Are you in hiding?
You are mistaken. My blood is the poor blood of this land, no better than any other maidens in Barovia, and I hide from no one. In truth, if you perceive some special quality in me, might I impose upon you? Might I join your company?
It is a pity your safety cannot be guaranteed, when because it cannot, you must stay here. It is safe here, is it not? My lady, your company would be greatly appreciated. I'm certain your warm smile and sunny disposition will brighten our path. Can you be persuaded to come along? Like she literally asked you.
I am a free woman, unmarried and with none to tend to. For all that, you'll take me as your equal or not at all. The tedium here is not so great I'll trade it to become a serving maid to an outland party. I beg your pardon, old one, should you find my language unmaidenly. But now that we understand one another, I would be glad to accompany you.
We're gonna drop Falcon because Falcon has actually reached the city, so I suppose he's got stuff to do in the city, so we're gonna drop him.
Well, if you're taking on another hand, I see an opportunity for a nap and a warm meal. All this chasing about has my feet as numb as horses' hooves. Should you wish to seek me out again, come to my home in Barovia, for there I'll be.
No worries, thank you for staying with us, pal, and guiding us to Barovia. We'll make our own way from now on. And now welcome Tatyana. Actually, she is called Tatyana. She is the reincarnation of Tatyana, because Tatyana, I don't remember exactly, she's an elf. I don't remember how it works, but she got reincarnated after she killed herself. We're gonna find out everything eventually. Right now, let's just say she is the reincarnation of the loved one of Strahd's brother. Now Strahd got mad with love and just had his brother killed. Actually, he killed his own brother and made a pact with the dark powers, so he became a vampire lord. After Tatyana learned the things that happened, she just couldn't bear it and just dropped herself out of a window or balcony in Castle Ravenloft, and she basically committed seppuku, but her soul reincarnated into another woman. Now the reincarnation of souls means that they look the same almost, they're very similar to one another. So here we are with a Tatyana. She is really... The problem with Tatyana is that she has 12 strength, 13 dexterity and 17 constitution. So constitution not bad, she has 18 charisma, I don't know why. I mean, she's beautiful, but I mean she's a fighter. Not really useful, but we're gonna make do anyway. Now we have this big stash of items, and we have a little bit of scrolls, and I think you can have this one. You don't need the robe, honestly, and the 200 sword, I suppose I could give it to you, even though it's probably very heavy. I would say, yeah, this one could go on you. Actually not. What if we give... What do you think we've you this one? This here has a couple of potions. We can give it to Bellica. No problem there. Now you can get this one. You go slightly encumbered. Light encumbrance, I don't see the problem for now. You might as well. Yeah, let's just move on. We don't need much for now. Let's get out of here. So Tatyana has a long history. Let's call this Tati house. Alright, let's explore the one in front of us. We want to be thorough in our exploration. I'm sorry. No, he actually poisoned me. Okay, this is bad. Now, do we have a neutralized poison? I'll take a wild guess. I'm gonna say yes somewhere. Scroll, raise that, bless, neutralize poison. Here we are. I want to use this scroll, yes please. And do you need... Yes, you can give this one to Bellica. Fantastic. So how about we use it, but first let's make sure this is a broadsword. This is actually a magical broadsword. I'm gonna drop one of the stones maybe, or give the assassin's parchment here. A chainmail, which is absolutely mundane, so we don't need that, and a chain coif, which is absolutely mundane, so we don't need that. Okay, so we've explored this house, so let's put an X on it. Let's use the neutralize poison on Tanya. So let's explore this house. Who's in this house? Oh, look at that, it's our friend Falcon. How you doing, Falcon? The goblin prisoner merchant, you smell much better. Can we share a moment of peace in your humble home?
Hi, you're welcome. Good to see you alive. Welcome to Barovia, a forsaken place nestled between the peaks of Mounts Baratok and Gakis, but home of the sweetest brandy wine in all of Ravenloft. As you've no doubt noticed, you'll find few offers of help in this town, and my offer to join you still stands.
Nah, don't worry. We're glad you made it to town, sir. So you do smell better now that you're free of the goblins, but you need more time to recover. Rest here a while before joining up on anything dangerous.
Yes. Well, I'm loath to admit weakness, but I do seem a bit unsteady on my feet. Too much excitement for one day, perhaps. Another time then, eh?
Sure, no problem, bro. Anytime you want. Not on this playthrough, though. How about this? Okay, let's go like a bandit through your house. Alright, let's just say we're gonna place a text and we're gonna call this Falcon House. Alright, so we know Falcon is here. Let's go right here. Okay, there is something here? No. Okay, good. So, careful now. We have entered this home without invitation and should be cautious of our wanderings within. Above all, we should be polite in our inquiries. Sure. Hello, good sir. He won't talk, nor does it look like he cares to move from that chair of his. The best that can be done is to let him sit and stare away whatever years are left to him. Okay, sure, bro. No problem, we have an axe. Now this axe is mundane, so we're gonna drop it. And let's get out of his house. Okay, so let's just drop an axe here. We've got this one explored. Next up, we've got this house. Now, one thing I would like to point out. Okay. Right, so how about we go and before we seek out the Burgomaster, I think it would be a wise idea to get to the tavern so we can rest and recuperate a little bit. See what's shaking. Careful now. Yes, you just said that. Okay, we should totally do that. There is something here and nothing. Okay. Nothing secret, nothing important at all. Just let's just make sure that yes, it is an empty house. Auto map, let's put an X here. It's almost night. Ooh, when it's dark, there are enemies belonging to the darkness. Oh, Barovia lies as deserted as if gold had been found in the mountains, and every able man and boy gone to set his claim to fortune. Yet I fear no such happy circumstance empty these streets. The only precious fortune these townsfolk hope to win is their escape from Ravenloft, and I wish them well, for I do not believe they will ever find it. Yeah, indeed. So this guy is actually doing nothing. What about this way? I think this is an exit. And I think I'm gonna mark this as X. Let's keep on moving. On to the next one. Love and misery are one and the same. All those who live here are the waifs of fate, doomed to take shelter in this wasteland of a town, with no hope of a normal life. Indeed. Indeed they are. Scroll of negative plane of protection could be interesting, right? And then we have a scroll of fortify. I mean, fortify, I don't know if it's actually useful. Let's just keep on going. Auto mapping. Let's place an X over here. And there's actually... ooh, it's dark, so I want to get into this tavern. This is the blood of the wine. So what do we find here? Oh, this is a suspicious NPC. Hi. Pardon me, but you seem to want to be left alone. That's an invitation for someone to ask why.
Is it? In my case, I'm sure you're mistaken. You seem pleasant enough, but I have no need of company sympathy or your assistance. Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be that abrupt. Truly, though, at the moment, I desire very much to be left to my own devices.
Of everyone I've met in this town so far, you seem the most like you should be one of us. It's but a feeling, as though we walk similar paths.
Hear me, or I'll say this once. Your business and mine are as separate as the rivers Ilith and Luna. Two black streams I hope to never see again. To have business in Ravenloft itself is to oppose me. For my single goal is to escape this pit of black bile forever. Were I to curse you, I would wish you luck in any business that keeps you here.
Well, I say, take care. It's a pity that you cannot get her forever. So, we have the Vistani right here, and we have the bartender. Let's talk with the bartender. Innkeeper, will you welcome us under your roof? We've been long on a chill road and will welcome a fire and a friendly heart.
Would you now, Outlander? Well, it's never been said Bray Montekova turned a stranger away from his tavern. And I'm Bray, so be welcome. Come in and warm yourself. You're in Strahd's land now, you know. So I expect you'll behave yourself and pay your bills on time.
We were attacked on the road by highwaymen, brigands. Is the law so weak here that travelers risk their lives on Svalich's road?
We have simple laws. Pay your taxes to the burgomaster, and be ready to turn over to Strahd anything else he may desire. Be it your gold, your labor, or your life. And I tell you, worse than thieves roam our Barovian nights. Once the sun deeps below the peaks of the Balanok, horrors you can't imagine stalk our misty alleys. The villagers themselves often vanish at night, never to be found.
So, this Strados you speak of, I've heard his name before. Could you suggest some way in which I might speak with this man?
No, by hell. Whatever land you come from, it breeds valiant souls. Strahd is rarely seen. He resides in Ravenloft, a castle perched on a precipice north of the road, brooding over the village. By law, anyone entering the castle uninvited is put to death. Of course, I know of several invited guests who have suffered the same fate. Perhaps you should have a talk with our burgomaster.
The burgomaster? What can you tell me, innkeeper, about the Vistani?
Why ask me? There's the Vistani at the bar, that's him. Now as a caution, I best advise my customers to make a wide path about the gypsies. If Strahd has eyes and ears watching over us, the Vistani are such. But this one, he seems regular enough, never asks for credit, and always keeps my patrons entertained.
So, who's this Vistani? Oh, it's you! Hi, you made it. Sup? Yeah, Vistani, as a gypsy you must know a great deal of the land outside the town. May we converse with you a moment?
Ah, Giorgio, greetings!
I'm not Giorgio.
There are few places in Ravenloft our Bardo caravans haven't seen. That's true enough. We're traders, entertainers, and escorts to the realm. That being said, allow me to act as a merchant and sell you the most excellent Vistani potion I am carrying today. An antidote to the venomous falls of Barovia.
Hmm. You call yourself an escort. Might you be persuaded to take us to your camp?
Giorgio, outsiders are not welcome in camp. Well, not often. You don't know how the villagers treat us. Why, Bray Martikova is the only one who smiles when I enter the blood of the vine. I suppose I might be able to introduce you to one of our camp elders. Perhaps even a seer. You're not a villager after all. But you would have to be blindfolded.
Blindfolder? Sure. It's okay. If we are to achieve our goal, we can't afford to join in petty squabbles and prejudice. Blindfold us, man.
If you're willing to put that much faith in me, I shan't let you come to harm. Though I can't answer for my elders. They're most likely to have you thrown from camp. You must know as well that it will take some time to reach my people. Not until next evening will you hear our gypsy fiddles and tambourines, our lamentations echoing in the cold mountain air.
It's okay. You're gonna have this fantastic 3D scene.
After hours of hard travel, the dark uncertainty of the blindfold is taken away.
Like the music volume, maybe you will hear it, but it oversteps the voices. Even mine, maybe.
Safe escort has been provided to the Vistani camp. And as promised, the Bardoma seer has pointed out Madame Eva awaits.
Boo!
Secluded within, the seer practices her ancient art.
What a sexy old woman.
The cards, she explains, are reluctant to reveal the fate of outsiders. An accurate reading may be impossible.
Well,
Hesitantly, Madame Eva admits to the missing card, to the one face of the Taroka which has been stolen by another of Ravenloft Georgios. Madame Eva suspects Lord Strahd himself of acquiring the card, perhaps to employ his own dark rituals against Ravenloft.
oh, indeed.
As the meeting comes to a close, farewells are taken. Madame Eva assures that the safe escort will again be provided along with the secret encampment of Vistani.
And there we go. So we find out Strahd, no surprise there, is not a good dude. So, well, we spoke with you, we spoke with this guy, we spoke with this other guy. Did we make anything? No, we didn't get any experience. So what about this place? Is there anything here? Absolutely not. I wouldn't mind some rest, to be honest. I think resting here would be a great idea. Actually, is there anything I can buy here? I mean, I can borrow from these rooms? Probably not. There is this bird, there is nothing here. Okay. Just making sure. Okay. Let's go over here. This is a door with absolutely nothing. Okay. Keep on going, keep on going. I know this room, there is nothing here. Okay. I doubt there is any secret in here. There is this room over here. Nothing. So what about this room? Nope, there is nothing. Oops. So I will say, let us make sure that we have the spells memorized. We're gonna rest. Actually, we're gonna memorize some spells just in case we get aggroed. So Velica, Aganath Scorcher, Magic Missile, and that's about it. We should probably rest. There you go. We're gonna save LP number 3. Let's keep moving. So what I want to do now... Hi. What I want to do now is... Oh, it's night. I think we should be going... to... Oh! What is it? What is it? What is it that you want? Please die. Ooh, 11 points of damage. Ooh, that's a lot. So you guys are green, so there's no problem. I don't mind green. I don't mind green people. I do mind brown cloaks, so let's find the Burgomaster as soon as possible, which means we're gonna go this way probably. There is a big ass wall with an entrance, so that's probably the Burgomaster, I assume. But judging by the big house, I would say it is. Let's get inside. This place sticks out like a gold ring in a pig's nose. What gives such a man the right to flaunt finery in a poor town? He's no doubt stolen the townsfolk blind by inflating their taxes. You'd think the lord of this place would be outraged. He probably doesn't care. Let's go into this small room. There is nothing. Okay. We need to explore a little bit of everything, because everything helps. Even potions. Potions can be helpful if you don't want to rest every 2 seconds. And recast buffs every 2 seconds. And do everything else every 2 seconds. So, let's go this way. It is indeed a weird place. Lots of doors. I would say now... What about this place? Oh, it's a corridor. Okay, what about this place? Oh, there's a book on the ground. Van Richten's Guide to Werbeasts. Let's read it. Okay, Velica, what does it say? A long and rigorous examination of the facts leads to but one conclusion: that curing the infected lycanthropy is a difficult enterprise. No shortcuts have been found, and it remains our learned opinion that none exist. First, the primary werbeast causing the infection must be located and destroyed. Often, painstaking research is required to locate this beast, known as the progenitor, especially when a chain of lycanthropic infection is involved. Once you are certain the progenitor has been destroyed, the next stage of the cure may take place. To begin, the subject must assume his secondary form, whatever difficulties that may involve. Then, 3 spells must be cast upon the beast in quick succession: Atonement, Cure Disease, and Remove Curse. Finally, once restored to human form, the infected creature must atone for his deeds with acts of constant good. Very interesting. So we know how to cure a werbeast should we run across one. Also, do we need all these rocks now? Very likely we do not, because we... Oh, well, I shall probably put these rocks here. Well, they're not rocks, they're stones. What about this? Ooh, there is a scroll over here. Scroll off, raise that. Man, this game is giving me a lot of scrolls of raise that. Is it implying something? Because, no, I would probably reload if I get killed, you know. Oh, what is here? There is something. Do you... Yeah, let's cast a Detect Magic. This cloak is absolutely mundane. There is a Wand of Paralyzation, which is very nice. And this dagger is mundane. Nothing else. Let's remember this Wand of Paralyzation. It could be useful against stronger opponents. Okay, so what about this area here? Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Scroll of Chill Touch. Okay. Okay. There is a Count Strahd's Writ. See what it says. By the authority of our Lord Strahd von Zarovich, the following rumors are to be stamped out of the minds of the burgomasters, boyars, and peasants of the villages of Ravenloft. Anyone repeating them is to be put to death immediately, without trial, and before making any public statement. Our Lord is involved in any way in the arts of necromancy, that Strahd has made a pact with death to obtain his heart's desire, or has therefore been transformed in any way. That the Balverzi dagger used to kill Strahd's brother was last known to be in Strahd's possession. That the woman Tatyana plunged to her death while attempting to escape the embrace of Strahd von Zarovich, by order of the Count Strahd von Zarovich. Which is what I said, basically. We can drop this writ over here. Don't really care much about that. A scroll of burning hands, sure. And a scroll of ice knife. The reason I'm not giving these scrolls to Velika is going to be soon revealed. It should seem we've found the home of a man who can afford to be unstingingly generous to himself. This demonstration convinced me of one thing. When I'm ready to change careers, this is a Burgomaster I shall become. Very interesting, but I do want to explore up here before we do anything. Just a convenience thing. Alright, so what do we have here? We have this room which contains absolutely nothing. Ooh, it contains potions, that's what it contains. Which should be stored here, if I'm not mistaken. We could use the potion to create a patch of, you know. Okay, this potion needs to probably go somewhere else. Put the potions here, there you go. I think this chest contains scrolls, this chest contains throwing knives, which we will gladly put in here. Alright, so you contain scrolls, so you're fine, although it weighs 13. You contain other scrolls. It's fine, and you contain the potions, fantastic. So all we need to do is put this potion somewhere. Eventually we will have some space. Anyway, is there anything else here? No, it's absolutely empty, devoid of anything. So what about this room? There is nothing here. Just a door that will take us out. So let's go to the Workmaster room. Let's speak with this woman. I've never seen an elf closed up with books and soft chairs before, soothing her sorrows with tuica. Seems a pity, doesn't it?
Are you speaking to me? Books are the forest a mage journeys through, my friend, sometimes counting herself lucky to find a treasure hidden in those paper leaves. Oh, but please, allow me to embarrass our host. You see, I've grown bored with his attempts to win my trust with bland tweaking and false friendship.
I can't hear a thing, guys.
Mage from Silica sign on with you?
Let me raise the volume a little bit. If your spell proves as sharp as your tongue, you may be of some use. Would you be willing to join our party?
Well, I already know what is of use in this place, and what is not. If we tarry for any purpose, it should be to relieve our host of his stores of sweetmeats and tuica. But other than a drink and a song in friendly company, we may leave by your leave.
Please, there are other books, magical volumes I haven't yet displayed before you. You must stay. They're stored in my secret cellars and near the good tuica, which I serve only to...
To Strahd, you mean? Dear fellow, while I believe I've yet to taste a decent vintage of tuica from your stores, the bit about the magic falls from your tongue like a lie. We'll be off now.
Indeed, we're gonna drop Velika. Velika, it's been a pleasure to have you for a short duration, but you require too much maintenance. You have 3 jobs, 3 classes, and honestly, you're gonna grow very slowly.
Strange to say, but I've enjoyed our restless wandering time together. Perhaps we'll meet again and continue the adventure. But for today, enough will be enough. Should you need me again, come to Barovia and look for whatever place I've found to call my home.
Don't you worry. We'll always be unwelcome here. And say hello to Glorianna. Glorianna is a pure mage. She is a level 5. So we've got plenty of stuff to do with her. We need to level her up quite speedily. That is the reason I wanted a high strength on both characters, because our two companions are gonna have low strength now. For now, they will be temporary, meaning they will be replaced soon enough, and I'm gonna give you this cloak +2. We're gonna get a long sword which is magical in your hands. And we're gonna drop this one which is mundane. And then we're gonna save, because next time we're gonna have a chat with the Lord Strahd. So, that being said, now before I leave, we need to do one thing very important here. Okay, we've got these knives which I don't really need, but we need this to give these scrolls improved identify. We've got chill touch, and then we've got more scrolls that are probably here. Ice knife, she already knows that spell. This one already knows. Fireball spell is scribed, and then flame arrow scribed. So we don't need these two scrolls. Burning hands we don't need. We could use that though. And a skull of ice knife. You know what? Let's just put them here. And that should be it. Yeah, pretty much. I would say, yeah, let's save. Actually, let's memorize some spells. I'd say improved identify and blur for now. I'm gonna get a lot of burning hands here. Now shield. Shield is gonna give me what? I don't remember shield. I could probably memorize a couple of them. Now let's go with burning hands. And then I want... No, fireball is interesting, but I do prefer flame arrow. We're gonna rest, and we're gonna save, and I'm gonna bid you farewell, and I will see you in the next episode. So thank you for joining. See you next time. Bye bye.